Hello, I'm David. How are you today? I I guess I started doing this because, at least in part, I wanted to be able to say something about life, about myself, or what I'm experiencing, and just have my say. I don't particularly have much of a voice in anything. But I spent a number of years, well, frankly, just feeling unappreciated and unappreciated, unrecognized, and not cared about. So, in some sense, I started doing this just to be able to have a say, just to be able to say something and speak my mind for whatever it's worth and just get shit off my chest and be done with it and let it go. So, I guess to that end, this has been at least partially successful. It's accomplished what I wanted to do in regards to just saying something and having it said. So there's that. And I guess I have been awkwardly talking to myself here on YouTube for a few months, since last July. So overall, I guess I feel somewhat better having allowed myself some sort of venting. But I don't particularly feel like I really express um, full concepts or feelings or what I really want to say uh, as well as I would like to. Um, I've had this feeling for a long time, probably at least 30 years, maybe 35 years, maybe longer than that. No, 30 or 35 years, maybe. And that feeling is just that sort of everything is the same. There's not really much different you get to do in life after a while. There's only so many basic or base things you can do. And kind of throughout my life, I have noticed I don't think a lot of people agree with me in that assessment. People act like there's always new experiences or something new to see or do, or you can travel here, you can do that. And I have traveled to some degree, and I have been different places, and I have done a number of things. And I really just come back to the same belief all of the time, which is everything is just kind of the same. The underlying pattern or base reality or existence of life in this reality or realm or whatever it is we are experiencing here, it is all just kind of the same base material and base experiences. There's a few variations, I guess. two stories that can be told in life, but there are only so many variations, and then it just kind of becomes the same core stories over and over again with, different facades or different actors, or the acts of the play or movie are kind of rearranged, or there's different accoutrements, but at their core, the experiences of life are just sort of the same over and over and over again ad nauseum. And why that is, I don't know. To say, if there's some greater meaning or purpose in life, or what life really is. There's sort of this strange, repeating, cyclical nature to life. And like, there are seasons in life, and you pass through the various seasons of life, and as you do that, you experience the same fundamental things in life over and over again through those different seasons, through different changing perspectives in life. So you're born into life and have a childhood and parents and relatives and relationships, and you experience life as a child, being guided and nurtured up into learning and growing, and you become a adolescent or teenager, and then eventually an adult. And through those different stages in life, you re-experience life through those new changing seasons, and have a new perspective now, as where before you were a child, and then an adolescent, and then an adult, and then an older adult with children, and you then experience and see your children grow and experience life over the course of time as well. So it's not really life itself or reality in which we exist that changes or provides different experiences or things for us to see, but it is us ourselves that change over the course of time and sort of rotate around and look at everything from a different perspective. So I've never found a good way to concisely express this to anyone, but if there is a point or purpose to life, it appears to be for us, individually and collectively, to experience the experience of life with each other, with ourselves and with one another, and shift and change our perspectives throughout the course of our lives, and learn and grow and interact with one another throughout the experience of life. But otherwise, that our experience and our perspective being the meaning and purpose of us being here. Life itself, or the sort of stage we're on itself is really just the backdrop and the sandbox where everything is always kind of the same. The only thing that really changes is us ourselves and our perspective on life. And the roles that we do play from childhood into adulthood and shifting our roles and focus and going from someone who learns into someone who mentors and fosters and encourages the continuance of the next generation into life and learning from it, I guess. That is about the best explanation I've come up with after 45 years of being on the planet. So it seems sort of self-evident to me that everything in life is the same. There's only so much here and so much you can do. So that can't be the purpose because it's so base level or basic. The purpose instead must be us in cultivating understanding and knowledge and experience, I guess. But I don't have a very good way of explaining it, so that is my shitty explanation on what I think the purpose of life is so far. What I've come to understand, anyway.